everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today for another video. My voice is still a little bit scratchy from being sick with what I only like to describe as the plague, but hopefully you will bear with me and get through today's video because I am so excited to be doing something extra fun today. So if you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the fun. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your support on my channel. It really truly means the world to me. But we are going to be doing something extra fun today. It is a plan with me, but it's actually what's going to happen in the future. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so for those of you who are brand new to me, might not know that I have a Facebook group along with other forms of social media. And while we do this plan with me, I'm going to go and get these pages ripped out to start with this. But part of that Facebook group, we have done really fun things in the past, and one of those things was challenges, and we are going to be starting those up again. So as I am kind of doing the plan with me, I'm going to explain a little bit about what those are, but if you want to be a part of them, the Facebook group link is in the description, and that is the easiest way to go ahead and click that to join. They'll ask you a couple questions, just really authenticating you're like a real person or not like a robot. And then you will be added to the group. And what we're going to be doing is weekly challenges. So for this week, it's actually going to be the reason why we're doing this so far out. It's actually going to be the week of the 16th through the 22nd to give you all some time. And for those of you who already planned this week, obviously, since it's Monday, time to, get up and running. But what we're going to be doing is doing a spring plan with me, which is going to be the theme for this week's challenge. You will post, there's a dedicated thread inside the group for the challenge post. You will post a picture of your completed spread in the challenge group photo. And on that picture, it will get voted on by other members of the group by liking the photo. Whoever gets the most likes on the photo is the winner of that week's challenge. And you will get, I used to actually do it in my videos, but we're going to start doing it in Instagram. You're going to get an Instagram shout out if you have an Instagram for planning from me, along with tagging your Instagram to showcase, that sticker distracted me, to showcase your skills. And let me tell you, last time there were so many talented people, it really just was ridiculous. It's also good inspiration to see kind of what everyone does with the same use of stickers. Sometimes it's a theme, sometimes it's a dedicated sticker book or a couple different dedicated sticker books, a color. We've done it lots of different ways, but each time I've seen the uniqueness that people produce, and it's pretty remarkable what can be done, really, truly. But on that, we will start by doing a shout out on my Instagram where I will tag you, and I'm so excited about that. And then in the future weeks, we are probably going to do a little giveaway for each winner. So stay tuned for that. This week we probably won't do it, but for the following weeks we probably will. So go ahead and hop on that bandwagon. Show us what you got. Show us what talent you have. And I am super excited to see what everyone's doing. All right, so now back to the regularly scheduled plan with me, but also if you have any questions about that, please feel free to leave them in the comments and I will get back to you with any questions that you might have about the challenge. It is just part of my Facebook group, so I might do a little bit more information on it on Instagram, but primarily it's for the Facebook group. And feel free, I know a lot of you have multiple planners, so it doesn't matter what planner you're using or, how many plan with me's you've done. It's literally just to see what everyone can do and to really just unite us and seeing what, as a community, what we can do with the same type of theme. So I love it. I love it. All right. Now, moving on to our regularly scheduled plan with me. I'm obviously using this spring book for the reason I just said. Of course, this is just a spring theme that we're doing. So when you're doing your week, just feel free to do whatever the heck you want as long as it's spring themed. And that can be very broad, I realize too, because spring is kind of broad. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see what all these skills are going. All right, so what I'm going to do is kind of layer this like this. And put the bike kind of roaming the streets. So when I do a lot of stickers in my spread, what I have recently realized about myself is that I like to try to keep them as less intrusive in the actual writing space as possible. And then of course, because I'm using the Glam Girl, which I really truly love the Glam Girl, but I do have to say this has been a little bit difficult to use because it's so, like for me, the Glam Girl used to have it on the bottom, so I would just cover it with some washi, but it's a lot harder to cover it when you have like it in the part where the discs openings are, because you know that just makes it a lot more difficult to like actually try to do anything with it. So it's been a little bit more difficult, but you know, we're making do. We're doing it. We're living life. Spring vibes. I'm also not a huge fan of layering because I feel like it that one's kind of crooked, but whatever. Because I feel like it's like, how do you, I don't know. I said whatevs, but I don't know if I can handle it. Let me see if it's still come up. How do you use both days? Like, how do you do that when you have both days? But what I have found is that when you are trying to keep as much space in your spread as possible, this gives you room on either side of the day. So it just depends on really what I have going on that week and what my mood is in. But that is what I've found makes it kind of easy. So I like doing that. The other thing is that, there we go. I like to find ones that I can use boxes on top or that there's holes in, so that way I have like extra room to be able to write stuff into it. So for example, on this one, since it is a very nice little clear, since it's a very nice full box, I'll just put a little sticker like that in the middle. And then if I needed more room for some reason, I can just add a couple more stickers up and below and beneath it. But again, the plague, I'm telling you, it was awful. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. I was sick for this has been like 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and I still feel kind of like I'm dying, but not as bad. It was really rough, though. Really rough. I'm just going to put a bunny there to cover that black mark. Little buns running around. We used to have a bunny. It died. It was very tragic, but I'm really not... I'm just really, I think I'm done with living things other than our dogs. We obviously have, 4 dogs, but I think I'm just done with living things for the moment, animal wise, because there's just a lot of stuff that we have to do. So we're probably not going to get any bunnies in the future for right now. Maybe when we stop producing, which we're not producing any children right now, but maybe when our children are a little bit more self-sufficient, we might consider getting them a pet of their very own. But at this point in time, I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. So yeah, these little boxes are the best because they add that little pop of color, super cute, super fun, but they still allow you to completely use them for a little note task, a little to do, anything that feels like you need to remember it. Super, super easy to jot that in there. And I like kind of connecting the dots with these little flowers since they fit so perfectly. I also also realized, talking about not flowers, but talking about stuff, that big floppy hats are back in style. And I want to know what you think about this because I've seen a lot of them recently, and then there's one in this sticker book, so that must mean it actually is true. But tell me what you think because I'm really curious. Are big floppy hats back in style? Should I buy one? What do you think? Very curious. Spring is in the air. I already did hello spring, so even though technically that might be the first day of spring, isn't it? What is the first? I'm pulling my planner out. First day of spring is the 19th. So it works. It works, really. It does. It really works. All right, so as we bring it to a close, as we finish up, since it's kind of getting full over here, and I don't want to, put that on the completely wrong day too, by the way. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was distracted. But, whoop, move that out of the way. It was supposed to be Friday night. Yeah, but because it's like super, it's just like super fun spring, but it's getting a little bit full, so I'm probably going to slow my roll here and slow it down a smidgen. I love to add the little decorative flowers, like I said, wherever I feel like there's enough space to add them because it just really cuties it up. But I think we're getting to the point where I'm pretty much completed with my happy. Now, what I will tell you is I actually normally use a little bit more cohesive stickers in the fact that the spring book has a lot of pastels. They're kind of all over the place. So I normally do use a little bit more of the big box stickers like this and kind of place them a little bit about, but I've loved having a lot of space to write. So that's been kind of important to me as I've kind of condensed my planners down a little bit. It's been really nice to have them in one place. So while I have completed it completely with the spring book, also just a couple other, there's lots of spring stickers in the Happy Yearbook. Then you can also do stickers like this, which are not spring, they're just creative stickers, but they're super have a lot of those spring colors in them. So that was another option just to kind of keep you guys apprised what I would suggest to get started with this. As we continue on the weeks, we're just going to be sharing our spreads. You can do before the pen, you can do after the pen. It just really doesn't matter as long as you're in the week with us. And really, truly, I don't even really feel like the dates matter up at the top as much as long as the spread is, in the spring spread during the springtime. And then it is, of course, like I said, voted on. So not just by me, it's voted on by, obviously, because I love everyone's spreads and everyone impresses me, but it's voted on by all of you. So whoever gets the most likes during that period of time is the winner. And I don't believe there's any science to when you post for that purpose, but it will be super fun. I'm so excited to start these again. We will be doing them weekly. As long as people keep up with them, it might be a bi-weekly thing if we find that once a week is too much, but it'll definitely be weekly for right now. And we will announce more of what's coming after that in case you want to do them in advance. We will announce more of those coming up very soon. So you can ask questions in the group. You can ask questions in the comments, but I'm super excited to start this up again. It was so much fun the last time, and I cannot wait to do it this time around. So thank you, everyone, for all of your support. Again, make sure to join that Facebook group so you can be part of this, and I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. See you all very soon.